Ladies, gentlemen, and you beautiful in-betweens, hello and welcome back to Satisfactory. I'm Calmputer, and today I think we will be tackling oil. A few other things as well, I think, but first and foremost, let's go build ourselves a detonator. See, and go there, no. Maybe don't do that, just like, yeah. Okay, so you need to trigger them first. No. Yes. Very good. Now we can do some damage. Actually, I think I can take on the bigger creatures now, the big spitters and chargers. I don't know if that's their official names, but actually it isn't. I remember the game telling me something about that earlier. Anyway, no, yes. I love a good cup of hot chocolate. Yeah, that's my canon and I'm sticking with it. And also, I was wrong about these. I had some preconceived notions that were just plain strange, I guess, but also wrong. If we put them like this, and then put a tube between them, I thought that if you put one entrance on one end, that was it. It was now one way and there's nothing you can do about it, right? However, you can put it on the other side as well, and now you can go both ways. So, yeah, I was worried I'd have to create some massive network just to go between, like, 2 floors, maybe? Like, I'd need 4, 1 to go from floor 2 to floor 1, 1 to go from 1 to 2, and, yeah, and then 2 more to go from floor 2 to 3, etc., etc. But, yeah, this is real fast. Real good. And wait, you can see through. Why can't I see through this? It's going through glass. Or maybe the wall tube, hypertube wall hole just kind of presumes that it's a normal wall, maybe? I don't know. Either way, it works. It's good. It requires power though, so if I have to turn off the energy for a floor, then that floor isn't going to have a hypertube unless I have a specific circuit that goes up for just these. That would actually probably be a good idea for later. For now, let's go up. It's much faster, yeah, but also just as tedious. And it also is on the outside, and you have to go this, like, zigzag thing. So, yeah, I'm not entirely happy. Then again, I made this. I figured it was about time I had a warehouse, and I didn't want to build it at the very bottom, because I'm building up, and I don't want to go all the way to the bottom just to get myself some materials. So this is on the 7th floor, I think. And they're all sorted. It's all good, except I kind of want concrete to be the first one, but that's neither here nor there. I'm not going to go out of my way to fix that. And there's a break between every 4 of these, so it's all good. However, this is a mess. It's very spaghetti, and honestly, yeah, I mean, it looks kind of industrial, and I love it for that reason, but also because I'm sorting it on the way out as well. Yeah, it's not perfect. Also, this means if I keep it like this, then I can't keep adding things to the left here because there's no room to. So I'm thinking I should redo this and move everything to the right. Still sorted, so we get stuff like the iron plates and rods going in here. And then I can just keep adding things to the left, to the left, to the left, right? Also, for another reason, let's see, it's this one. Yeah. If I remove this, this, and this, and try to replace it, it won't work because this is in the way. If I remove this and then take this away and replace it, then I can't place this because these are in the way. This is kind of like one of those 1 in 1,000 kind of things that just because you happen to stand on a particular pixel, you were able to get it to work. And yeah, that's also annoying me, and it's off kilter as well because this is off. Yeah. Because if I do get this straight out, then there's absolutely zero way. It goes straight through this thing. Anyway, I'm going to go ahead and fix that, and I'll see you after it's done. And so that's done. And that's something I'm experimenting with. I think I'll be able to make the... Oh, let's get rid of that and that. And what the... Oh, right, never mind. There we go. Ha. After a good day's work, or several hours' work of... Anyway. The time-lapse, I'm gonna mess around with that to see if I can make it look a little bit better. And... preferably, I would like a proper spectator mode where I can set the the avatar to move. I can get it to do that through macros. However, it moves way too fast. Like it goes from that side to that side in like 6 minutes, and I need to make it do that entire stretch over about 2 hours, maybe 5. And yeah, that's a hard thing to do in this game. So a spectator mode with variable movement speeds would be very nice. So yeah, I'll have to look into that. And yeah, this works now. Everything is sorted the way it should be, but I messed up a lot, as I always do. If we look here, these one, they're at the very top, which means that when I get something new coming in here, I was kind of planning to have them go just straight up, like there, and then across the top to the other side of this little warehouse, and then down and into whatever thing they, like whatever containers I have there. Wow, that was a weird little phrasing I used there. Accent, I guess, whatever. So yeah, it's not perfect. I'm gonna have to redo it, but you don't have to sit through there. Yeah, I can't talk today. You don't have to sit through that. And also, like, getting it to split out to these ones when those are, like, I think... No, wait, it's these ones. Yeah, they come out of here before they're supposed to go in here, so I had to make them go doubling back, and it looks kind of weird. So I'm hoping I'll be able to fix that somehow. I don't know. But yeah, it's functional now, but does look kind of weird, and it will hamper me in the future if I keep it like this, so I probably won't. But that's neither here nor there, I think, for now. The biggest problem is the power went down. Because I was removing all of the belts and then adding belts, everything started to producing things to go into the containers, or like fill up the belts at any rate. And that meant that every single thing in this entire building started working, and that did not work. So I'm going to have to disable like the top third, top 3-4 floors to get everything to work. But as I said before, that means these won't be working on these top floors either. So that's something I'm going to have to do eventually. On the other hand, I'm about to go get plastic and rubber, and through that also get fuel generators. So I'm thinking, and also I'm going to build it at the Gold Coast, which is on the other side of this building and then several kilometers away, but there's a lot of room over there, so I'm just going to fill that with fuel generators, essentially. And then just get the power over here. I'm not entirely sure what I'm going to do with the materials, the rubber and the plastic, honestly. I mean, last season, I actually created a bus that went for all of the kilometers all the way over here. And this time I'm thinking I'll probably have to do it with a train eventually. Although that's not, I don't unlock trains until several tiers from now. On the other hand, a train could get Caterium as well and get it over here. I think maybe just for the interim, I'm gonna get some tractors to come over here with like a tractor load of materials. It's annoying to get them to work properly in their everything. Oh, hello. I still haven't been back there, but it's good to see you. And yeah, have them come here and then build some kind of a tower that introduces all of those materials. It'll probably be a fair few for now, but it should all work to get like minimal processing done. Yeah, but for now, oh, vertigo. Wait, where are you going? I made one of these ramps up here too, just for convenience. No. Can I make you fall? No, we find out that I can't replace these. Yeah. Actually, can you swim? Have I done something really horrible now? I kind of feel bad now, possibly. No, you can move. Good. Thank God. Anyway, industrial manufacturing. We can get computers. That's good. Wait, doesn't that mean we can already make circuit boards? Plastic. Okay, good. Wait, that means... I think I should probably move that closer to the rest of this, to the rest of my headquarters over here. Or vice versa, maybe. If I can make... Come on, thank you. Yeah, I can unlock the rifle as long as I get plastic. And stop, yes. And then I need rubber for the cartridges. That's good. Finally, some proper defenses. Well, I mean, yeah. But... like, accurate defenses, I guess, because I'm not very good at catch, let's say. Or the opposite of catch. The one, you know, never mind. So, yeah, that's good. And manufacturers. However, the moment I try to... wait, when do I get power? Fuel generators. I need 100 computers. Yeah, I'm going to have to create those by hand. That's going to be annoying. Well, I mean, you don't have to be here for that. So feel happy about that. Also, jetpack, yes, please. When do I get the Blade Runners? Is that from Caterium or Quartz, maybe? And Mono... Oh, so that's tier 6. Okay, good. Okay, good. And I only need computers and that... all right. Things are looking up. Fuel package. Yeah, I'm going to want all of that. I'm still wondering about liquid biofuel, how that works, but that I'll figure it out eventually. Probably also industrial fluid. Wait, don't I already have that? Like the name, probably in organization. Yeah, industrial fluid buffer. Industrial fluid buffer. I mean, it looks big. Come on. Okay, so you. It looks bigger, so maybe it is bigger. Maybe they've just had, instead of adding a Mark 1 or 2 or something, they just didn't done that. Good, right. Now, how, tractor. I can build it. Good. And I want to fill it with a bunch of stuff, though. Why do I have bacterium on me? Like, I went to pick some up, but yeah. Right, give me a second. So there we go. Now I have a, stutter, and a car full with all of the things I'm going to need. I probably will need a little bit more concrete, but hopefully I can make do with this. And we have all of the requirements there as well, so it's so slow. The Gold Coast. I don't know if that's the official name, but it's what I'm going to call it. Can we jump up here? No. Can't we? We can. Good. Yeah, so there are actually 4 oil nodes here. Let's see if we can't... Yeah, there's one there, there's one on that island, there's one over there, and there's one over this little ridge here. Also a lot of enemies, but I've dealt with them. Would have been a lot easier with the rifle, but it worked. I hate the bugs, and I think... Is that a bug over there? No, it was just a piece of dust. Anyway, I'm not entirely sure how I'm going to do this. To be fair, to be frank, to be earnest, we have refineries here, and they do a lot. But first of all, we have just the normal rubber. This is not an alternative, like I think these are, these two, residual plastic and residual rubber, and although this does say alternate and this does not, so maybe not. Anyway, yes, if I just make rubber, then I get rubber and heavy oil residue, I believe that's called. Oh, yeah, it says it right there, heavy oil residue. Good memory, but not necessary. And it makes 2, and it takes 2, and it takes 3. Probably it means 3 cubic meters then. That would make sense. That doesn't necessarily mean that it is the way it is, but that's the way it... Never mind. And then we have this. Oh, it is that. 3 means 3 cubic meters. Nice. And it creates 20 plastic and 10. Okay. Wait, didn't the other one make 20? Okay. Now, what do I do with this, though? Heavy oil residue. Let's see. I can turn it into fuel, which is interesting, certainly. But I don't want to turn it into a liquid just yet because I don't have the big industrial storage buffer, industrial fluid buffer, sorry. And if I had some, compacted coal, no. Then I could make a turbo fuel. No, I can't package things yet. So, no. And polymer resin, and also heavy oil residue. This takes residual fuel, though. So if I turn it into residual fuel, and then I can make more plastic and more rubber. Petroleum. Is this actually different from coal? Looks different, but that doesn't mean that it is. Because things like copper wire made from copper or iron, it's still just copper. It does have, and it does use the heavy oil residue. It uses 4. That's a lot of math I don't really want to do. Less efficient coal replacement, or for aluminium. Yeah. Refinement. Why specifically for that? Oh well. All right. Okay, so if I make 20 rubber and 20 heavy oil residue, and then this makes 20 plastic and 10 heavy oil. So if I make one of these and two of these, and then pump them into one of these, it should all work. And we can upscale that and make it into a little bit bigger, because we will be getting 300 cubic meters of this. So, yeah, probably like 3, 6, 3 is a good ratio for that. I think that makes around 300. And then, I mean, some of these are probably more efficient, so you can make it like just like these pure copper ingots. If you just add water, you double the yield you get. Same thing with wet cement, apparently, or wet concrete. Yeah. So that's the plan. I may be overthinking it, but the thing is, I don't want fluid to overflow, let's say, because I think that will stop the entire system. Because I don't have any proper fluid storage solutions, and I can't just put it right into something like the awesome sink, which I could with extra petroleum coke. Because if petroleum coke, less efficient coal replacement, because here I don't have any power over here. Electricity power, I mean. I have plenty of other power, but yeah. So if I just put the coke straight into coal generation, coal power generation, that should work. And then I can switch it to residual fuel to turn it into, put it into the fuel generators when I unlock them. Interesting. But yeah, the coal power generators are going to get full pretty quickly. So I need... Well, on the other hand, this isn't liquid, so I can put that in the awesome sink if I need to. On the other hand, I think it's probably easier to just put it into a massive line of, I don't know, storage containers, which is something I'm going to do with these two anyway. Yeah, what else do we have? Packaged turbo fuel? Nice. Hold on. Heavy oil residue. Purple. You can just put it straight into packaged fuel? Interesting, I don't even need to go with that route then. On the other hand, I don't know if the fuel generators takes items this way anymore, or if you need to put it into fuel. And the polymer resin is also interesting. I think that's for... You can just make it straight up. And then you can use it with water to make more plastic and rubber. Okay. Yeah, that's a little bit more efficient, I think. 6, and this is 3 to 2. This is 6 to 13, and then you take those 13, divide them by 2, and you get 4. Yeah, it's a little bit, actually, that one. No, 4 times 3 then, for 12, so you get 6-ish. Huh, so, yeah, using polymer resin might be a little bit more. And you still get the heavy oil residue. Yeah. Anyway, I'm probably overthinking everything right now. So I'm just going to make something like a test, proof of concept. And Hope that it works. Give me a second. Yeah, so everything's working now. This might be a little bit different from what you just saw in the time-lapse. Some of the footage got corrupted, sadly, and yeah, I had to redo this part. And I didn't have a save file where the burners were still there. Too bad, but it's working. I underestimated. I both was overthinking things and underthinking them, actually. It's pretty easy with the refineries, getting everything. It was just one for the rubber. So 1 rubber, 2 plastic, and then 1 petroleum coke. However, the problem is I don't have enough power to power all of that here. In fact, I had to underclock this to 95. Same thing with that one. I think that one may be going still at 100. And these are all disabled, as well as those two and those two over there. And it's just barely enough with these two here. I mean, I could build another one, I guess, but don't really want to. I'm getting the rubber I need. And the plastic as well. And the coke isn't filling up nearly as fast as I thought it would be. But I mean, when this makes some, it makes a lot. So there's that. So it's all working, and I'm not entirely happy with the layout, naturally. I never am, apparently. But it works for now, and when I come back here later, when I have the fuel generators, I'm probably going to redo everything and make it a little bit neater. Also, this thing here, I completely forgot that, yes, there, you need to do that when you're building pipes, because you can't jump over these. You can jump over the belts on the ground just fine, but not pipes, and I forgot about that, so moving around here was a little bit annoying. I learned it when I made these, but it wasn't really enough. And let's see how we're doing on the fluids here. Yeah, it's, since it's only one of these running right now, or two actually, because they are connected. The 3 over there and the 6 over here. It's going to take a while for this to fill up, and I think 40 per minute, and I'm getting, what, 28? Okay, yeah, that's fine then. I just wonder what happens when this fills up, and this fills up, and this fills up. What happens then? Because these can then no longer fill these pipes, does those stop as well? Because I don't think, yeah, they don't have any interior storage for fluids. Huh. Well, it bears keeping an eye on. Anyway, oh, wow, I keep forgetting you can see it from so far away. Yeah, I'm babbling at this point. I'm gonna let this run, because I'm gonna need a lot more rubber and plastic to unlock everything when I get back. And I'm gonna need... wait. Production craft bench. There we are. Circuit board. And I need plastic and I need copper sheets. And I do have copper sheets. I think I even have some extra in the car. So I could make all of the circuit boards I need here and then take those over to the... I almost said old base, but it's still the new base, because this isn't a proper base. It's just a production line. So, yeah. I'm probably going to do that, but not today, not right now. So, with that, ladies, gentlemen, and you beautiful in-betweens, I've been Calmputer, this has been Satisfactory, thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time.